flash away now as well. But Evil Geniuses spent way too much time messing around for a blue buff. The Poro tries to get away, but he's never going anywhere. Maple picks it up, and TSM get a 5.5 minutes in means that Evil Geniuses is going to guarantee there's no handshake neutral objective trade, as we've seen so much in previous weeks of the LCS. Both games today starting off with some very early. He lands the Q, and now he's going to bring in the ulti to lock down the Croc. Sumday's trying to run back underneath the turret. He gets a lot of burst back onto Boogie. Someday makes it a 1-for-1.
Yeah, nice little moves here from Sunday. A little.
Now, Solo just about has his teleport, but remember, nothing is unleashed yet, except for Evil Genius's playmaking, man. They just find the angle on Maple, blow him up, and that should guarantee they should be able to take this.
Teleport means it still should be a TSM objective, since Solo has teleport advantage. Even though it's free 14 minutes, you can teleport to the tower. Everybody on the side of EG just reset and is walking from base, so TSM able to jumpstart. Is a very squishy Galio. Gets chunked out really early on. They don't get a impactful ultimate out of him.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Do you remember back when Galio first...
I want to see the throwdown here. This is going to be about execution. Riftfield used mid for mid push first. Love this from EG. Jojo going to stick around in range as well, but here goes the initiation.
Oh, Boogie wanted to go for the Q flash, but he does not connect to the FBI, and he had to use the ulti immediately after, but Chime is already about to die, and Jojo gets him. Now Turtle's gonna try to kite it out. TSM have been absolutely crushed. Holy hell.
Disgusting from Evil Geniuses and a quadra. So that you can get that bounty and you can make him lose some of the stacks.
I mean, you're going to have to throw the kitchen sink at him, man. It's fed Akali. If she's even got a moment to press W, sorry, outplay button.
4 versus 1, I definitely like those odds at least.
4 versus 1's pretty solid odds there as long as you're on the 4 side, as Someday will knock down the bottom lane tier 1 turret, taking that one away from TSM. It is the second tier 1 thing to do with it.
Yeah, this is definitely the play here. Way too dangerous for them to move in now after that massive swing. And they don't have the necessary setup here. Honestly, they're just trying to make sure a bigger disaster.
Try to save Solo. They land the taunt on Jojo. They want to follow it up with the wallop. But Jojo, with a nice use of stasis there, manages to avoid any potential counterpunch from the side of TSM. However, TSM sending extra bodies into the bottom of the game. Someday goes in. Sejuani ulti's not going to find a damn thing. Someday disengaging now as Maple's here on the front. Taunts up 2. Someday's low. Someday's gone. TSM finally finding a bit of a fight like they want. Turtle's pretty low. Has to kite back now. On TSM stepping up again. Vulcan finds the death sentence, and he finds it onto Maple. Maple tries to get away, but Someday's ready and waiting. And the day is today. Jojo is dominating, and Evil Geniuses are running him down. Wild Turtle's stuck in the middle of everybody, and it's a double kill for Aphelios.
He's off flowers. This Baron is easily going to be theirs, and then they can kind of reset, get back to the other side of the map. Jojo doesn't have teleport, and he's going to show top lane, but there was no Hail Mary play being done by FBI. He then, again, Gale forces in, making good use of this purple gun throughout this game, gets a double root that time around, locks up the kills, and then EG are able to reset with the Baron empowered recalls, collect their draft.
Another minute and a half, and it's FBI and Vulcan leading the charge down the top lane. They've already got 4 turrets compared to just the 1 of TSM, and the number climbs to 5 as FBI knocks over the tier 2 up in top side. The only structure left standing outside the...
Instead of upgrading to Medjai's, that is the only thing I'm disappointed about right now.
You wanted to see the book.
Yeah. Solo, meanwhile, is going to be Solo versus 3.
Well, let's see what Boogie can do off to the side. Inspired's going to try to reinforce him. FBI getting back here with a Gale Force, but he won't get back enough. There is exactly what TSM needed.
Solo was just a distract. Definitely giving a small window open to TSM. Let's see how much can they get back. The Dragon Soul plus 5k gold is quite the hill they have to walk up, but they will get an objective bounty shutdown for themselves.
Knock him down. 3.5 minutes till the Elder Dragon spawns. Also remember that with the Kimtech Soul, they're even stronger when they're below half HP for the guys on EG. Jojo's coming around from behind. They're looking to maybe take out Solo here. Maple is ready to try to stop Jojo on the there with Vulcan. FBI still just providing the damage. This guy is so scary, man. Just look at that. That was 3 auto attacks of the fire just managing to hit Maple. He's half health.
Yeah. I still can't get over how big the pick. Vulcan.
All right. Vulcan gets the death sentence. It's only on to Solo. They throw out Sejuani ulti, they don't find a lot. Boogie's gonna be the target here on the very front as Baron is already secured by the evil geniuses. Jojo's in the middle of everything, but Aphelios' ulti nearly... Okay, Someday decides to engage on Wild Turtle, but now he's ready to maybe turn it around. Someday has the maul. Malmortius, Solo with a massive Mega Gnar into the wall, and now TSM's looking for a team fight. Solo keeps chasing. FBI's under pressure, but he's stuck into the stasis. TSM has found the enemy of Aphelios. They've got...
Jojo walking back from base, and TSM are going to be able to get the Elder Dragon. They have to teleport to defend Nexus turrets.
Jojo's just looking for a potential harassment of the enemy base of TSM between Boogie tanking it and having the smite, and then Wild Turtle for the DPS. They will secure the Elder Drake here. I like the move from Jojo to try to get something back. But holy cow, man, the fact that TSM managed to pull that off was huge. That same rut again. TSM now pushing up. They've still got the Elder for another 75 seconds, and they're going to use it to strong-arm EG away from their Tier 2 turret. The gold lead that was up to 7,000 10 minutes ago is now down. Very scary situation, but Boogie has been caught. Nice death sentence. And they're going to force the Guardian Angel. He's going to lose it for free. The item ends up being entirely worthless. Boogie, that was bad, man.
That was terrible pick in TSM reviews if they lose off this.
FBI trying to stay away from the damage of Wild Turtle's laser. Jojo wants to try to threaten everybody away from the Tier 3 turret. TSM falling back. The mid lane inhibitor exposed. TSM still have 15 more seconds before their jungler is back alive. They're going to lose the inhib in mid lane. Just as the top lane engaging it for now, Solo's stuck in the middle. He goes into stasis. EG still trying to find an angle, still trying to find the move. Maple goes into the taunt. They find a lot, but are they able to find enough? Wild Turtle is down. Jojo's able to find the credit. Chimes on the run, and that will do it. EG. This one in, honestly. You gotta know they're not happy about the way it went down. They nearly threw this game. They come back and they win it, but they're still having to figure out